Hello everybody, this is Sherry from Share Bear Cottage, and I would just like to bring you along on this Thursday. Sorry for shaking the camera. What I am going to be creating is a file folder folio with a little journal inside, okay, and with avocado paper. Now this file folder journal, this file folders was white. They were white file folders, and I have dyed them kind of a greenish, pinkish, and some blue. It has some blue in it, and you need two of them because I'm going to be making some flip outs. See, this is your basic folder when you open it. So I need two of them because I'm going to be making some flip outs here and here and here and so forth. So I have that one dyed the same as this one. And this one, I just folded it up to kind of put it away, but we'll be cutting the pieces to make the flip outs for this. The next thing I have here is I've got 5 sheets of avocado dyed paper. Now this will make a 10-page booklet. We'll have to trim it a little bit, but this will make a 10-page journal for inside this folio. And before we get there, if I decide to add more pages, I'll just go to the other room and get more. And then the other thing is I'm going to use G. Kerr's Pink Butterfly Collection on happiness and crafting. And I've got a couple of these cut out. I mean, not cut out. I don't have them cut out yet. A couple of these on white cardstock. And these rest of the pages are printed on premium white stock. Okay. So let's get started with some flips and flaps. I certainly hope everyone's doing great. I think I want to add, let me just look over here. Yeah, I think I want to use a pink, highlighter. So I'm either going to use Rosé, which is nice, it's strong, or let's see what else we got. Or we have Pink Peony. No, that's more of a peach. Tea Rose. No, that's really not rose. I have Victorian Velvet. That's always real pretty. And I have Spun Sugar. I think those are all, the pink ones that I have. All right. Let's start with that. Okay. Now, let me get a new little sponge. Got them right here. And we'll begin. Something else I have too that I might use in this one. Let's just look at what we got here for colors. we've got a pink there and kind of a purpley pink there. This is old, is it iridescent? Yeah, iridescent eye makeup. Can you believe we used to wear this stuff? Well, we're wearing it again now. But anyway, I've been using it now and then in my crafts, so I'm not sure if I'll need it or not. So let's open our new package of little sponges. I might get a couple out here. There we go. And now what we need to do is figure out where and how we want to put our flaps. Now these two, I could I hope you won't be too bored with this because this is a lot of thinking involved. I've done this before, but you know, I have another one over here. Let me show you. But it's coffee dyed, and this one I'm going to do with my sunflowers. So like this one has a flap here, you know, and a flap out this way, and a bigger pocket. And then this one has a flap down, and this one has a flap down. And then there's room in here, you know, for your book. Now, I could do that with this one, you know, and let's just kind of see how it might look. So if we took this first part off, we could do that probably pretty nicely. Could just copy down. It won't be so hard for me to think. Oh my goodness. You know, it makes you wonder sometimes. Now this one I've got all kinds of sewing around. And we won't do that on camera, but let's see. So this one would be like a flap here. And a flap there. Yeah, I think I would want to make it a little wider than I have this one folded. Let's see. Well, you know, I have a really hard time creating something the same as I did before. Why? I don't know. I just do. Now, could these... Oh, I see. I have them folded the other direction. Let's see. How can these folders be bigger than the others? And they're not. See, they're the same. I just have them folded the other direction. Well, in that case, maybe we could use this one. And fold these up like this. I'm trying to make it so I don't have so much thinking to do. I'm sorry. I just noticed this and I thought, you know, maybe I should see what I can do here instead. Okay, well, this looks pretty simple. So what I think I'm going to do is use this. We'll use this. And first thing I'm going to do is take off this edge. Oh, gosh, I hope you're doing all good. And or you're all doing good. And doing all good, too. I don't know. You know, I sometimes push the wrong button when it comes to trying to establish my new computer. I hate it when I do that. Yes, I hate it when I do that. Okay, this one, I think I'll put this in here too because I think it's adorable. So that would be this part right here. And for this part, we would need to open up the center like that and make a little collar. Okay, let's do that. Just wanted to see how this would fit right here. It doesn't fit bad, it fits pretty good. And then we might use this one here. Well, yeah, I think we can do that. We just need to put a little, what do you call it? A flap on it. Not a flap. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cut this and do some sewing and I'll be right back. Okay guys, what I've done is I went ahead and sewed around all the edges, and I inked. I decided to use my rosé, and I inked everything. I think I got everything that I needed to get inked. Added all my flips and flaps except one. I left this one so I could show you what I have been doing. And so we'll go ahead and put this one on. This is just art glitter glue. I was going to use, you know, the Fabri-Tac, but I thought I'll try one and I'll see how it works. And it works great. So that's what we're using here. So I'm going to take this, turn it around, and there's my collar. I have to still push it down, but going to the corner here and the corner here. Now I want my edge to show over here and here so I don't go over too far, because that's going to fold like a journal, and I don't want to go too far over. Okay, let's just kind of smoosh this down, and this one will flap down this way. All right, just kind of hold it here for a second. And I'm thinking, you know, I could put, you know, a short little pocket on here, because I do have some leftovers, and I've got some of these leftovers and some of these leftovers. So I could do that. And this one looks like it'd be just about right. Yeah. And then there'd be a short pocket there. And before I put any pockets on top of these, we're going to put the paper on. But you know, I should have looked, but I didn't see how long we went the first time before I shut the camera off. So it's looking good, no? And I'll go like this. Ooh. I have something too tight here, maybe just a little too tight. Let's fold it this way first. Sometimes with the, you know, the sewing on it, it will get a little bit bunchy, or it thinks it's bunchy. It's not, but it thinks it's bunchy. And then it doesn't want to close. But you see here, I've left a little tiny bit. If I needed to trim that, I could, but I don't think I should have to. This is pretty good. Well, That one's a little tight, but it should be fine. We'll see when we turn it the other way. All right. See how much better that is? It just thought it was too much. And give it a good press. Both sides. Okay. I might have some threads that I've missed, and I'll get all those eventually. So this will be like the front of our folio journal. And isn't that pink? Just as pretty as can be. Pink's one of my favorite colors. Okay, and so let's push down the little collar we have here. Thinking about putting one of Shappy Dabby Doodah's bows right here. I think it would look cute. There's that. And this one opens this way. This one comes down this way. And this one opens that way. All right, well, the only thing I can think of is we could do now is either get the pages ready for the inside and put them aside, or start, I think we'll just get the pages ready for the inside. Let's see how this is going to do on just a fold. Now we have 5 pages here, and I was thinking, you know, leave them 5 pages, although I might want to include some copy dyed. I'm not sure. Let's just do these one at a time. That way I'll get a nice crisp fold on each one. I won't have to worry about it. Okay, there's one. And if you already know how to do all this, and by all means, you don't need to watch, but you know, just to let you know, everybody does it a little differently. And in a little different order, I might say. I don't think I do mine the way, I think I want that up at the top. I don't think I do mine the way other people does theirs. And, not to say my way is the best way. Heavens forbid, not me. But, I will say that, it's better for me. How's that? And you know what? The surprise is I never do them the same each time. Each time I make a book, I think, okay, now this time I'm going to be real organized, and I'm going to do this in a orderly fashion. You know, like a lot of people would do their cover first, and well, I never know what I'm going to put in, you know. I never know what I'm going to put in my journal. So if I do my cover first, it has to be something that's going to go with my journal. I can't be doing a 1940s cover and put it in an 1850 journal. You know what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So, with that considered, I have tried doing it the other way, doing the pages first, and a lot of times I think that's good because, see now, right about 5, I don't know if you can see that, right about 5 is where they start to pooch out from the center. Yeah. So, now, you know, I'll have more in here. I'll have pockets, and I'll have pages with paper, and I'll have, you know, tucks, and maybe belly bands, and corner tucks, and, you know, maybe page side pockets, and, you know, there'll be plenty of room in here. This is for like, oh, you think you want a journal, but you really want to play with the ephemera. That's what it's more like. And so, oh my gosh, don't tell me these might just fit in here perfectly. Oh my gosh, look at that. Now the avocado dye looks a little more peachy than the pink, but that doesn't bother me, actually. Well, I thought we were going to have to do all kinds of cutting and tearing and finagering out. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to just make some holes in the corners. Yeah. Just to make it, just to pretty it up a little bit. This one's going to be kind of a, I'm a pretty girl. I'm a lady's lady. I might even put some of the rosé on the corners, I mean around the pages. I think that might look good. Let's see if I don't know if I've got an avocado piece to practice on over here. There we go. I'll just do it this way. One page at a time. That'll give me 2 sheets. Something is stuck in here. Is it full? It may be full. Well, let's see if I can get it open. Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. Here it comes. Here it comes. Lordy be, look at all these. I had no idea this was all that full. Well, good grief. No wonder it was getting hard to push. Oh, you know, I surprise myself sometimes. All right. Let's put this bottom back on. This is a big bottom. None of my other ones have a bottom this big. Let's see. Uh-oh. Nope. You can tell I haven't had this off of here for many moons. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, it's getting pretty late here tonight. So mad at myself. I probably spent, I have no idea, thousands, I'd say thousands of dollars on my digitals that I bought over the last few years. And I told you I got a new computer. Well, I've been trying to get it set up, and the old computer I have is so old. I mean, it's like from 2010 or 11, something like that. That's a really old in computer life. So I bought one of those hard drives that are like a USB, but giant USB. It's supposed to hold 2 gigabytes. That's gigabytes, I think it's called. And I took it and from my old computer, and I put what I thought was all my videos that I've done so far in the last couple of years. All my videos and all my digitals that I've bought. Yes. And I downloaded onto the 2 gigabyte extra hard drive. Okay, so I took the extra hard drive, plugged it into my new computer, and proceeded to download from the 2 gigabyte drive onto my new computer. And I thought, cool, this is going to work out great. So I looked in my new computer after it got done, and everything was there. And I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. I think this is going to be okay. So I went to my new computer. Oh, no, first I went to see if everything was in the new computer, and it was. And the old computer was working so slow that I thought, okay, the new computer's good, everything's downloaded, and what I'll do is I will delete the pictures and the videos and the digitals from the old one and get the old computer working a little better so that I can get this done a little quicker. Can you see where my story's going? Well, I bet you can. So I deleted everything from the old computer, got it fixed. It seemed to be running better, and I said, wow, this is great. Okay, now let's check the new computer. So I checked the new computer. New computer looked fine, but I see it downloaded everything into something called a Dropbox, which I have never used before. And I thought, well, you know, I really didn't want it to download into the Dropbox. So I looked at the Dropbox thing, and it said that it'll do so much, and then after so much, it won't do anymore, and then it starts charging you. I thought, well, I don't want to use that. I've never used it before. Everything should be okay. So I went in there, uninstalled what I thought to be the Dropbox program on the new computer, and it uninstalled fine. Then I looked at my files to make sure they were there, all the pictures and videos and digitals. Everything was looking good. I thought, okay. So I pulled up my file explorer tree that you have on the side usually. You know, I'm not very savvy in this technical stuff, but anyway, I opened that up, and it still showed that everything was still in the Dropbox with all these files listed underneath it. And I thought, well, I don't want it that way. So I took and went over to the tree of File Explorer, and I clicked on the Dropbox and said delete. And it says, do you want to delete this permanently? And I said, yes, I don't want it anymore. I just thinking, you know, I want it regular. So guess what happened? That's right. It deleted every video, every picture, every digital file that I moved from my old computer gone in one click. And then the realization hit me that I've already deleted the ones from the old computer so that it would work right. So that's the kind of trouble I've been having. Oh my God. So I've lost all my pictures. There's no way, you know, to get any of my pictures back. Now the digitals that I bought from Etsy, I can go back in and reinstall some of them. I don't know how long they, you know, they keep them in the file for, but I do know that they do have them in there somewhat. So whatever I can redo and download to my new computer, that's what I'm going to have to do. Can you believe I'm making all this trouble for myself just because I wanted a new computer to work faster so I could upload videos to YouTube so that it didn't take 5 to 15 hours to upload? Oh my gosh. You know, I don't know about me sometimes. I have nobody to ask about it, and so I just have to do what I think is right, and lots of times it's not right. So yes, I'm a little frustrated, but I'm hanging in there. So instead of trying to think of doing something new today, I wanted to do this, you know, this file folder journal, folio. I've been wanting to get it going for a while, so I thought that's what we do today. I hope you don't mind. It's not something new. So, and I'm not going to keep you, you know, very long. I'm just going to go ahead and finish these a few pages here where I told you my sad story, and and then I'll just go ahead and upload this. So, you know, I hope it wasn't too boring for you, and if you have any questions you'd like to ask me, not computer questions though. Let me just make that clear. I wouldn't want to ever give any computer advice out, but I could help on the crafting part. So I'm real happy about the way this is going to come out. We're going to have our pretty little, you know, G. Kerr collection on our folder here. And we're going to have butterflies all over, and tucks and tags and belly buttons and stuff. So I hope to see you next Thursday. And the saga will continue. Well, hopefully not the computer saga. We don't want that to continue. We want to be okay. But I'll have a lot of work to do this week. So Monday, don't forget, we have our CW planner, and we're going to be on number 38, I believe. And then on Thursday, we'll be back to our folio journal. And I hope you enjoyed watching me put together this part. And, you know, it makes it a lot of fun and interactive. And I love all that. So one of these days, I'm going to make me one because I love it so much. So I'll see you guys. Remember, if you liked, well, I don't know if you'd like this video, but if you like me, how's that? If you like me, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and come back to my channel. Also, if you want to know when I upload a new video, just click on the bell icon and it'll drop down and ask you which one you prefer. And then we'll see you. We'll see you on Monday. So have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye. God bless.